if the square root is in the problem to begin with, it's called a principal square root, and it gives a positive solution. If you're putting the square root in the problem to work it, it's not a principal square root, you're putting it in there, so it's what? Positive or negative. Okay? And that helps with that. All right, anyone else?
Number 26.
26. 6.2, 26. Ooh. Okay, 26. All right, 6.2, 26. Tangent theta plus 1 equals square root of 3 plus square root of 3 cotangent theta. All right. I don't like having tangent and cotangent. Y'all do know that cotangent is simply the reciprocal of tangent, right? We all know that it's easier to work the problems if they only have one trig function. Fair enough? All right. I'm going to multiply this by tangent theta, and I'll multiply this side by tangent theta. That way, when I multiply cotangent times tangent, I'll just get 1, won't I? See what I'm getting at? Now, over here it may get a little complicated, but at least it'll all be tangents. Tangent squared theta plus tangent theta equals square root of 3 tangent theta plus square root of 3. Now, that looks really complicated and really nasty, but at least it's all just what? Tangent. I'm kind of feeling good about that because it's all just tangent. Now, I do see that there is a tangent squared. If I had an x squared, does everybody agree I got to make it equal to 0 and factor? So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to make it equal 0 and factor. So I'm going to write tangent squared theta plus tangent theta minus square root of 3 tangent theta minus square root of 3 equals 0. Now, you could leave it like this and it wouldn't bother me a bit. It might be easy to leave it like this. But do you see how you could put these two together and put 1 minus the square root of 3 times tangent theta? Factor a tangent theta out of just that, and it'd leave what? 1 minus square root of 3? But I wouldn't do it. I'd just leave it written like that. I'm going to show you how to factor it. I know this won't be that hard for you. Tangent theta, tangent theta. Then, see that square root of 3 right there? Square root of 3, 1. Make that one negative, make that one positive. And check and see if that worked. Because notice, you're going to get tangent theta times what? 1. That's that one, right? And you'll get negative square root of 3 times tangent theta. That's which one? That one. So it turns out that it gives you the part in the middle. Somebody says, well, okay, because you could have written it like this. And then you see that it really is just a trinomial. See, you've got tangent squared, then there's your tangent, and then there's your number. See, and then you see it factors, and you just got to be able to get that middle term. I think it's easier to see it if I leave them as 2 separate ones. So I get tangent theta equals square root of 3. And I get tangent theta equals negative 1. And then I do what? Unit circle. And when you get on your unit circle, you'll find out there's 2 places where that happens, 2 places where that happens, and you're done. Okay? That's a hard problem because, for one thing, you've got to realize multiply by tangent, and you get rid of a lot of stuff in the middle. Someone says, Mr. Evans, that's not the way my professor in college worked it. And to be honest, there's another way to work it. You can work it with tangents and cotangents. But I don't think it's the easy way for you to work it. I think for you to work it, it's easier to think, make everything tangents. Okay? Is that cool? Is that doable? You have to realize if you were to work it with tangents and cotangents, it's still going to be a trinomial situation. It's just not going to be as pretty. Okay? I'm trying to think if I can even work that. All right. Is that good? That's what I would do. I get everything to one trig function. All right. Now, with that in mind, when you look on your assignments in Canvas, if you go to 6.3, you are now ready to do the Lyle 6.3 assignment. And honestly, you are now able to do the Sisson assignment because he does not divide this into 2 separate parts. He just teaches both these sections as one section. So honestly, you've seen everything there is to see, but I was planning on teaching Sisson starting Monday and working some problems from it. But it's the same assignments as this, it's just all mixed together. But that gets you well into prep for this exam. Yeah, I'm pushing exam because I know it's April and May and y'all are getting tired, but you've done a good job so far.